YouTube universe, what's going on? Tonight from HelloFresh, we'll be making the pan-seared chicken with herbs de Provence over Warm Farro, mozzarella, and tomato jumble. As always, we're going through what came in the package from HelloFresh, as well as the utensils we need to prep and cook the meal. Once that's completed, we'll go through a step-by-step process of prepping and cooking the meal. With that said, let's get started. Alright, home gamers, here is what we're working with in terms of ingredients. We have 1 shallot. We have grape tomatoes, about I think 8 ounces, give or take. We have 2 chicken breasts. We have some balsamic vinegar, 25 milliliters. We have some fresh mozzarella, 4 ounces. We have the herbs, 1 tablespoon. This includes basil, rosemary, thyme, lavender, marjoram, parsley, fennel, and tarragon. You can see that. We have also half an ounce of some honey. And last but not least, we have half a cup of farro. Or farro, depending on how you pronounce it. Alright, you'll need the following items to prep and cook the meal. You will need a medium-sized pot and a medium-sized pan, if not larger. It says medium, so that's what we'll go with. You need a strainer or colander. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. There we go. You need a small bowl. You need a measuring cup. You need some olive oil. You'll need some salt. You need some pepper. You need a measuring spoon. And you'll need a knife. Alright, I am going to rinse the produce and the chicken, and we're going to get on with the prep for the meal. Alright, so first step is we're going to add 2 1/3 cups of water to a pot with a pinch of salt, and bring this to a boil. This is for the farro. I'm going to have a high flame until it boils, and we'll be able to cook that in a bit. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to mince the shallot. We're going to have the tomatoes, and we're going to cut the mozzarella into small pieces, cut cubish. And then we're going to add the shallot with the farro into the boiling water and continue with the meal. so now we have the water boiling. We're going to add the farro and the shallots. There we go. Mix that in a little bit. I'm going to cook for 25 to 30 minutes or until tender on a low simmer. So make sure you change the heat, the flame, to a low simmer. If not, you're going to burn everything. There we go. Alright, next up we're going to butterfly the chicken. After we rinse it, I like to wrap it up in towels to absorb some of the excess moisture. There are 4 pieces, so we're going to do this 4 times. It's like a book. Very simply, take one out on the side, hold one side like that, and just cut in the middle. If you have a fillet knife, that helps as well. And you want to cut 3/4 in, and all the way down. It opens up like a book, like that. You just continue on. Opens up just like a book. This one is a little hard because there are holes in it, but not my fault. So they sent the chicken. So that's how you go, like that, 3/4 through, like a book. Be careful the way you're doing it and where you're holding it so you don't cut yourself. There goes one. Number 2. First cuts the hardest, and then just internally, just cut it through. Pretty simple. Depends really on the cut they give you, but see, the next piece, there's nothing I can do about it. I can even do a small piece. Get this off. Piece of bone, cartilage. I think there's one here too. It's okay. Only this one had cartilage. Alright, so you gotta find, the smaller it is, the harder it is, but this is what I'll do. Cut right in the middle, cut right through. Opens like a book. Well, the problem is this one is hard to do, but it's done. It's not thick enough. It's gonna be a problem. There's no cartilage or anything to cut off. Bone. That's why I say you do not want to eat that. Okay. Last one. We are. Go a little bit deeper. Go too deep, you're going to cut right through it, so like a book. See? Open, close. That's just the way it cuts on that one. So, butterfly done. We're now going to season all over with salt, pepper, and the herbs. Okay, now we're going to make the dressing. So we're going to add together the honey. Make sure you push from the top to the bottom. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon, I believe, yep, of balsamic vinegar. And we're going to add a large drizzle of olive oil. Salt. Pepper. And if you have a whisk it, or if you don't have a whisk, a spoon will do fine. Make sure your bowl is deep enough so the dressing does not chip out of the bowl and all over you and where you're working. There you go. Next up, cooking chicken. You get some oil in the pan. It can be nice and hot and all covered, so it's best to let the pan start to get heat and nice and hot, maybe a minute or two before you want to put in the chicken. Once the oil spreads nicely, you're good to go. And we're going to do, let's see, cook till brown, 3 to 4 minutes aside. Easy peasy. So, there's one. We want a single layer down on top of each other. 2. 3 and a half, I guess. 2. Put it over there. Alright, we're going to flip it about 4 minutes. Alright, 4 minutes up. Now flip. Once it's no longer pink in the center, we'll be good, but we're also going to check the temp with the thermometer just in case. You don't want any pink. Alright, so we're just about done. I had to cook it out extra 2 minutes to make sure it's no longer pink inside, which it isn't. And I checked the temp. We're at 170, so we're doing pretty well. So let's go over to finish the farro, and then we'll plate the dish. Alright, so if there's any water left on the farro, and this one there isn't, you have to use the strainer to remove the water. If not, you can proceed with adding in the mozzarella, tomatoes, half the dressing, I'm going to mix. There you go. All together, maybe for a minute or so. salt and pepper. Again. Taste it, make sure you like it's to your liking. So good. Really taste the balsamic vinegar and the honey. We'll get to the review in a bit. So let's enjoy some of the meal. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's plate the dish. We'll take some of the farro now. Oops. There we go. Also, we have to slice the chicken. I forgot about that. Not bad. When you do slice the chicken, just remember to use another knife, another fork, and what you did when it was raw, obvious reasons. You can see that. Let me zoom in a second. There we go. Fortunately, the chicken they sent a lot of pieces. They'll all open up, so it's hard to cut. Not soft, it's just that's how it came in the package. It's hit or miss. So it's not going to be the target presentation I like, but it is where it is. Turn over, maybe. Easy to cut. There we go. It's very tasty though. See, with the butterfly. Oops. Very nice and spices. So, take that. Normally my cut's better, but that's what the chicken is. They changed. They used to have a better chicken distributor. I mean, Murray's good, but this one falls apart. So, anyway, that's the meal for tonight. Stay tuned for the review. I hope everyone did enjoy it. There we go. Sorry, it's out of focus. If you liked the video, please click on like. Consider subscribing to the rest of my video and my channels. And if you know anyone else who would like to see the video, share it. Till next time, bon appetit. Hey guys, so this meal was really good. I really liked it a lot. The farro with the mozzarella, with the that dressing really knocked it out of the park for that. It was just a really good part of the meal, and then the chicken has all those herbs in there. It's delicious. You can't go wrong with this meal. It's a fantastic meal. So if you haven't made this meal, I definitely consider making it. If you are not a member yet, by all means join. And if you just want to make it on the fly, again, you can just follow the video or click the link below for all the ingredients, make it yourself. But it's really a good meal. I would recommend anyone to try it. As always, it's best to use the meal directly from HelloFresh, but you know, it is what it is. Any questions, comment below, message me directly. I'm here to help. Take it easy.